Good morning. Let me turn some lights on in here. Good morning, guys. We are back out here at Grammy's cabin finally. It's a chilly one today. Pretty excited about that. Been busy moving and dealing with some personal shit, which I talked about a little bit last week. But today we are going to try and prep the bathroom to receive the subfloor. Crystal has some plumbing to do in there, so I won't be able to put the subfloor in today, but I want to get it ready. And then also maybe start on the flooring in the main bedroom. We have multiple types of flooring here left over from another project. We got some full boxes, we have some offcuts. We try to use recycled materials at all times because it's better for our budget and it's better for Gaia. It does take a little bit longer to install when you're working with reused materials or materials left over, but you know, it's worth it to us. So let's get after it. I'm excited. Let's go. So I think maybe the first thing I should do is sort through these pieces and get all the same ones together and clear this room out because this is where I'm going to start. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Right now I'm just sorting through because we have 3 different types in here. There's 2 different sizes. Some are unfinished. So I'm just sorting through and kind of figuring out what the fuck is in this pile. Finished. Unfinished. Like we will use these, but like to install these and then try to finish them in place or finish them before we install them with the rest that are finished, like that is ridiculous. So I'm trying to separate them out. Now we might use the unfinished stuff like in the closet if there's enough of it, but I don't think that there is. But yeah, that might be an option where we use the unfinished stuff in the closets because it matters less. Anyway, so these offcuts match these boxes and hopefully that'll be enough to do this room. Gotta have my Diet Coke. There is literally nothing worse than crawling around on the job site floor in a pile of dirt. One of the guys that was working for me on the last job site that I managed was like, do you want me to sweep the floor again? Yes, I do. I want you to sweep the floor again. Okay, I've got everything cleaned up in here. I've got everything sorted as far as the lumber goes into shape and size and finish. Only thing is I can see the crawl space through some cracks in here. So I think we need to go get some more foam. So I'm gonna run to the store, but in the meantime, we can get started on the subfloor in the bathroom. So I've got to clean up these edges right here so that the new subfloor will land on a joist. And over here, we're just gonna put some blocking in. And of course we do have to add these panels back in, but we've got some plumbing and some electrical that needs to happen before we can seal these walls back up and put the subfloor in. But we're getting there. I hate bit boxes. Somebody needs to design a better bit box. Don't fall through. So we rough cut this edge here, and I'm just trying to get kind of a mark to follow with my multi-tool so that it's hitting this joist in the center. And the only way really to get a straight line I found was to use a freaking shim, which is about I think it's 1/4 of an inch, and just use that to mark the line against the wall. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be better than what's there now. I mean, good enough, I guess. Oh, that's a screw. Fun! Okay, got that piece out so we can drop that subfloor in here, but I've got to go to another job site. See you guys tomorrow. So it's the next day. I had to go to another job site and work on something that needed to happen in the warmer part of the afternoon. I'll be making another video regarding that. Chris came in here while I was over at the other job site and started on our flooring. He got a straight line in here, made sure everything was square-ish as possible. I mean, nothing in these old cabins is square. So he's got a couple courses down and I'm gonna start on the rest. I will say that I have only ever installed like click-in laminate flooring, which is, you know, kind of easy, but it still requires a good amount of skill. So we're gonna give this a whirl. We don't have the, you know, appropriate floor nailer. We're just using a regular nail gun because we broke. It's basically just like a tongue and groove. Like groove, tongue, they go together. Oh, they go together like this, right? And then you nail through here into the floor. It's not rocket science, but it'll probably take a little bit of practice for me to get it right. So let's do it. These boards now have been sitting, you know, they certainly have not been in climate control situation, so they could be a little warped too. So the longer ones will bend a little bit. Okay. Ish. Yes, I am a perfectionist. Yes, I see that. What are you gonna do? It's getting dark. Chris has got somewhere to be. I think we're gonna call it here for today. We got about half of it done. It looks pretty damn good. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could subscribe, that would be awesome. I love ya. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.